Hey guys, Marcel LeBlanc here, Certified Financial Planner, and today I'd like to talk about how your time horizon, the amount of time you can part ways with your money before you need it for a specific goal, how that affects how and where you should put your money, invest it or save it. Now, you have short-term goals, medium-term, long-term goals. Short-term goals would be emergency cash, vacations and such. Medium-term goals would be more like saving for a down payment on a house or a larger item such as a boat or a sports car. And your long-term goals is typically retirement. Child's education falls in between medium and long-term depending when you start saving. All right. Now, each one of these, I illustrate them as buckets. All right. And basically in your short term, you should carry cash because you can't afford. Investing requires volatility or liquidity risk, meaning you can't necessarily sell it right away, or volatility means going up and down. Short term, you can't afford your investment going from here to here in a short time period. All right? So that's why you need to hold cash. You can't really take any risk. The money needs to be there when you need it. Medium and long term, you should invest that money because you need to make more than 0.5% on your money in order to achieve your goals. Now, the medium term and long term, here I illustrated the tax-free savings account because it's probably one of the most powerful tools Canadians have for saving for medium and long-term goals. The long term, you could have the RSP or a TFSA. Some people, RSPs don't make sense. That's why you could use two different tax-free savings accounts and invest differently within them. All right. So your short term, you leave it as cash because you can't afford the ups and downs or not being able to cash your investment. Medium term, you can start to invest it into a tax-free investment account, and then your long term should be invested fairly aggressively because the ups and downs in the short term don't matter as much as bringing your money from there up to here. It'll help you reach your goals. All right. Now, I illustrate these as buckets because this is your checking account. It's cash. Money comes in, bills come out. All right. The trick is to keep overflowing your buckets into one another. So your checking account, once you have a couple extra $100, you should put it in your short-term savings account to build it up. Once it's up to whatever you need it to be or you feel comfortable, you can overflow it towards your medium-term goals. All right, you can shuffle money around like that. And once you either reach your goals or you have enough in your medium-term bucket, it can overflow into your long-term bucket. Now, it might take you some time before these overflow into these overflow into this. So it's always a very good idea to set up pre-authorized deposits, kind of like every other bill you have. Start with your long term if you can only do one, because that's the last one you're going to touch, right? So start filling that one up slowly towards regular deposits, systematic deposits, so it at least starts getting filled up while you work on the other ones on the way down, right? So basically, and it's not a bad idea to put a little bit towards all three of them, and then everything you can spare goes over the top. So if you have any questions about how to invest, how to approach savings, visit marcelleblanc.ca. Remember that my advice is free, and it always will be. Cheers, guys.